Welcome back to the Strategic Sales Funnel Method course. This is module number 2, Understand Your Target Audience. This is videos titled Module 2.2, Create Buyer Personas. So we just talked about how to conduct some market research, a very simple way by looking at Google reviews. Now let's talk about once we're on the site, we're reading through these reviews, what we need to be looking at. All right, because again, we're trying to put a buyer persona together. Now, I encourage you to start off with one to begin with, just to get through just to learn how to do it and just to get comfortable with it. But overall, yes, to answer your question, like yes, more often than not, you're gonna have more than one buyer persona. So over time, you're gonna have to be, creating these, and so being that's gonna require you being conscious of the type of customers that you're currently dealing with on a day-to-day basis, and again, starting to be more, also conscious of your interactions with them, that to start keeping a mental note and registry and start cataloging some of these concepts that we're going to be covering in this specific module about understanding your target audience. So now that we know again where to go to conduct the market research at, Google reviews. Now let's talk about how to actually put the buyer personas together. Now again, there's plenty of information out there on how to put a buyer personas together, but I want to help you get there quicker and faster, more effectively, cut through the red tape, as they would say. And so I still encourage you to do additional research. Go do your homework. But as far as this course is concerned, in our efforts to help you clarify what your actual strategy is going to be for your sales funnel, for your marketing efforts, so that you can increase sales and revenue and ultimately boost profits, we're going to just, like you said, cut right to it. And so cut to the chase, as they would say. So ultimately, your buyer persona is basically you want to just be kind of consciously aware of the kind of like again, basic demographic stuff. So age, gender, income, location, shopping behaviors, things of that nature, pain points, desires, you know, how they how they make decisions. So we can extract some of this information about as a local small business. We can extract some of this information from just reading the reviews from our competitors and just taking some notes and just being conscious of what we're reading and what we're seeing. So let's go back to where we left off from the last video, looking at the review for JCS General Construction Inc. So let's look at this first review here. So the first thing we want to, when it comes to buyer persona, the first thing we notice here is that Google tells us, who this person is. So this is a Donna Edwards Brown. So we know pretty much that there's a high probability that this is a female. To start there, so we know that's one concept of our buyer persona. And then let's read the review to see what they have to say. So it says, I highly recommend Juan Chavez for kitchen remodels. Juan scheduled his crew carefully so that there were crew members working on my kitchen 6 days a week. They came on time, cleaned up after themselves, and were friendly and professional. Due to the excellent work ethic, the job was actually completed 2 weeks ahead of time. Juan has responded right away to any questions or additional work that I have wanted. I especially appreciate his patience in getting me the exact cabinets that I wanted, even though the color was a little unusual. So there's a lot of gold that you can extract from just this one review as a renovations contractor who is trying to overhaul their marketing by taking the first step of developing a well-defined and clear strategy for their sales funnel and marketing efforts so that they can increase their sales and revenue. Again, we want to maximize the opportunities we have to convert leads into customers. And so we will learn here that like I said, most likely we're dealing with a female, Donna Brown. They're a homeowner. Obviously, they're most likely located, in this case, someplace in the greater Los Angeles area. What else do we know about our buyer persona? They now, when it comes to something about our buyer persona, as far as like expectations, desires, things of that nature, or outcomes that they want. This part here about Juan scheduled his crew carefully so that they were crew members working on my kitchen 6 days a week. So it was important for him to have crew members working there six. This is something that they notice. This is something that your customer notice or desire in a sense. So as a renovations contractor, this is good information because now it's good to quote unquote have workers there ideally 6 days a week. Then next, they came in on time, cleaned up after themselves, and were friendly and professional. This is gold right here. So when it comes to now your messaging that you're going to now overhaul, that you're going to be now using for your new marketing message, in a sense, as you're crafting that, you can literally just copy and paste that what's highlighted right there. That's gold right there. You want to have that someplace in your marketing as you're describing, the problem that you solved and the benefits that a customer has from working with you as opposed to the competition. Again, you'll be able to say things as a renovation contractor. We come on time. We're going to get to the job site on time. We're going to clean up after ourselves. We're going to do a thorough job, and we're going to be friendly and professional while we're doing it. So again, all that led to the job getting completed ahead of time, which obviously excellent work ethic, as the customer says. So again, now we're getting a better understanding of what the customer wants. They'd like to have their kitchen remodeled in a timely fashion, but while it's being done, they want the work to be done on time. They want the workers to clean up after themselves, and they want the workers to be friendly and professional because again, they are in that you are in the customer's house. But again, that's gold. That's good information for you to know as a renovation contractor, as you're overhauling your marketing strategies, because now you have some key phraseology, as I like to call it, some words, messaging, copy in a sense that you literally can copy and paste right out the as they would say, out the customer's mouth. You don't have to think of this stuff up. You don't have to hire some consultant to help you come up with some magnanimous phrase. All you gotta do is just go to Google and read the reviews of your competitors, and the customers will talk to you and use the language in which they can resonate and relate to, and all you gotta do is copy and paste that and use that. So let's move along. Juan has responded right away to any questions or additional work that I have wanted. So that again, this lets you know here that the customer expects you to be responsive. So it ain't no I missed a phone call or I didn't see the email. Like, they want you to respond and they expect a quick response. They got questions. I especially appreciated his patience in getting me the exact cabinets that I wanted. So again, you putting in the extra effort or going the extra mile that makes sure that the customer is satisfied. Even if it's an unusual request. So again, that stuff matters to the customer. So that's you can include these types of things in your buyer personas because again, now you're getting a better understanding of who your customers really are as opposed to you guessing who they are. So let's go back real quick to the review section. It's loading up. But as we're looking at the reviews here, another thing we want to be conscious of, so let's actually go all the way back. Because I remember, that was just Donna's review specifically. So let's go all the way back. Again, it'll probably show you where the customer is at. So that's even, gold in and of itself. But as we go back to the contractor's page here and we go to the reviews, again, you can kind of just do a quick skim through of the reviews to kind of get an idea of who your customers are. So again, we see Donna Edwards Brown, most likely female homeowner, or not homeowner per se, but home dweller, because a home dweller in that, most likely a homeowner, because again, someone who's renting a home isn't going to be getting any renovation. So again, we can just kind of conclude that Donna is a homeowner who is female, and she, invests in renovation services. Then we see Jason Keene. He talks to most likely a homeowner. We got Sheila Guzman. So now we can just kind of start to get a picture of who our demographic is. So we have Sheila. And so, for example, if it's 20 reviews and, 5 of them are males and 10 of them are 15 of them are female, I should say, then you can kind of like know, okay, that's just something you could just put down there. Okay, boom. kind of keep an eye out for. So that lets you know that, because most likely that's going to mean that when you're conducting the business, the actual project, you're going to be interacting with that individual. So in this case, the female home dweller who has a full kitchen, 3 bedroom, like whatever it is, whatever that persona is going to be. All right. So that's how you can start to put your buyer persona together. And so again, it's just right here, right in front of your face, just gold right in front of you. And all you gotta do is just, again, go through the reviews, read through them, and just start taking notes and being conscious of who's leaving them. And like I said, you can literally dive in. So if you are a renovator, for example, in the greater Los Angeles area, and you're in the process of overhauling your marketing and getting started with, again, defining a clear strategy, for your sales funnel and your other marketing efforts. First step, understand your target audience. This is what you want to do. All right. So let's go ahead and end this video out and get ready for the next video. And then we'll be able to close out module number 2, which is understanding your target audience.